we now give special recognition at these 32nd commencement ceremonies to Mr. Russell Pearl, valedictorian of the class of 1997. It is a special pleasure for me to introduce him, since I view his achievements as a symbol of the potential of all our graduates. In the past few years, you have made new friends, shared new experiences, and undergone an exhilarating experience as potential was converted into reality in your lives. For those of us who remain in Kingsborough, may I say that it has been our pleasure to participate in this process and to provide stimulation for this growth and maturity and outlook. I share with those of you who are graduating the same interest in the message of our valedictorian. He speaks to, and in a sense, for all of us, students, faculty, and staff. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm privileged to introduce Russell Pearl, valedictorian of the class of 1995.
Good afternoon, everyone. Relax. Like I say, it's the first time I've had to wear a dress. All right, a second. First of all, there are a few people to whom I owe a debt of gratitude and would therefore like to thank. Firstly, my parents, who have stuck with me through all the rough times. And without whose continuous love and devotion, I would never have had the opportunity to become a success. I would like to thank the students of Kingsborough, past and present, who have enlightened me, inspired me, and made my time here a truly engrossing experience. Thank you all. I would also like to thank the biology department as a whole, but specifically several professors who stand out in my mind. Professor Rosa Bradley, a friend whose anatomy and physiology class has truly prepared me for a career in the health sciences. Professors Peter Capanolo and Mary Dawson-Basoa, who treated me as a peer and a trusted friend. Professor Arthur Zeitlin, who gave me an excellent letter of recommendation, and whose lab quizzes royally kicked my butt. And of course, Professors Anthea Stavroulakis, Mary Ortiz, Loretta Taras, and Peter Pilchman. Affectionately referred to as the Whack Pack by many Kingsborough biology students, whose high academic standards are only surpassed by their vast knowledge. I would also like to thank Deans Marilyn Chernin and Angelo Papagallo of the Office of Student Life, who've been like a mother and father to me, and to my best friend, Ms. Nancy Franklin, for everything. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates, I am deeply honored to be standing before you on this joyous day. Mere words can't describe the pleasure that my time as a student here has contributed to my life, or the sorrow I feel in having to leave. Graduation is a symbolic occasion. It symbolizes hard work, dedication, achievement, and the gain of knowledge. It should never be belittled, for it is truly a great accomplishment. It's a milestone in our lives, marking both an ending and a new beginning. And whether you now intend to join the nation's workforce or plan to further your education at a senior institution of learning, you should remember your days at Kingsborough fondly, as I know I will. It's a great school. I'm sure that some of you are saying to yourselves, Kingsborough was a stepping stone. Or it was a way to keep my parents off my back and evade reality for 2 more years. I know who you are. But for me, and I suspect for many of you as well, it was much more than that. It was a place to learn more about the world and other cultures. To learn more about science and what makes us and everything around us work. It was a place to learn about history and hopefully more about ourselves. We got involved in study groups and classroom discussions. Some got involved in club activities, peer advising, and student government, and some didn't. But I think one thing I can safely say we all did was to make some great friends while we were here. Friends that we will keep long into the future. A future that we, the newly educated, men and women, young and old, will control. We are the future of this world. And as we move toward the next millennium, we must keep in the forefront of our minds the incredible injustices that have been and continue to be perpetrated on people all over the world. We must remember atrocities such as the Nazi Holocaust and the enslaving of African Americans. We must not wear blinders. We must see the poverty, starvation, and cruelty to humanity happening right in our own backyards. And we must work. Nay, we must fight diligently to abolish these and all other crimes against humanity. We must eradicate racism, sexism, and homophobia. Yes, we are the future of this world, and as such, we must cherish our brothers and sisters. For if we do not, we run the risk of allowing history to repeat itself and the unthinkable to happen yet again. Dr. Martin Luther King once said that segregation is the offspring of an illicit intercourse between injustice and immorality. How poignant these words are, and how grand it would be to live in a world of justice and morality. But to be truly just and moral, we must first have unity. For within unity there is strength. Only unity allows for universal peace and love. With unity, the word can't is obliterated. And with unity, there is no limit to the good that we, the human race, with a common goal in mind, can accomplish. A great man named Paul Robeson said in 1953, and I quote, "So there's a lot of America that belongs to me and my people, and we have struggled too long ever to give it up. My people are determined in America to be not second-class citizens, to be full citizens, to be first-class citizens, and that is the rock upon which I stand." From that rock, I reach out across the world to my forefathers in Africa, to Canada, all around the world, because I know that there is one humanity, that there is no basic difference of race or color, no basic difference of culture, but that all human beings can live in friendship and in peace. I know it from experience. I have seen the people. I have learned their languages. I sing their songs, and I go about America, or wherever I may go, thinking of simple things. It seems so simple that all people should live in full human dignity and in friendship. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, wherever you go in life, whatever place you may visit, career you undertake, whatever crosses you may bear, or endeavor you engage in, please, please, think of the simple things. Thank you.
Everyone present, graduates, parents,